Thank you so much. Thank you, April. Thanks to all of you for being here today at the state capitol. Well, it's great to see so many of the stakeholders from all across our state here united to make sure that the members of the General Assembly understand that this is vital to our state's future. I want to recognize the coalition that put today together We the Village, Raising Illinois, and Child Care for All. Your presence here in the state capitol is so appreciated, and you are being heard. Study after study shows that investing in these earliest years saves taxpayers money and drastically improves the quality of life for our children and families. We're here today to ask my partners in the legislature on both sides of the aisle to stand up for our state's youngest residents by approving the Smart Start Illinois plan. As you heard from April, this is a cause close to my heart. Beginning in the mid-1990s, for some of you that's before you were born, I've worked to lift up our nation's youngest children by encouraging state and national investments in early childhood education and in quality child care, including working with governors and legislators on both sides of the aisle and organizing the White House Summit on Early Childhood Education under President Obama. Here in Illinois, the budget crisis in the years before I came into office wreaked havoc on our human services sector, including defunding programs for children 0 to 5. Beyond just reversing that harm, one important mission of my governorship has been to make Illinois the best state in the nation for families to raise young children. As governor and working with the legislature, I oversaw a massive early childhood rescue effort with $1 billion going to child care providers during the worst years of the pandemic, helping them keep their doors open and classrooms staffed. And I implemented a permanent reimbursement rate increase to help pay staff, maintain facilities, and ensure that the best educational materials in the world are available in the care of our young children. Over the last 4 years, Illinois has become one of the nation's top 10 states for child care accessibility. But you know what? That's not good enough. Illinois ought to be number one. Our children deserve nothing less than that, and that's one of the things that Smart Start Illinois will do. From eliminating preschool deserts to growing childcare to a new level in Illinois, we're going to open up opportunity for parents to get the best education and care for their young children. We're going to build new facilities and help providers meet demand at a cost that working families can actually afford. We're also going to improve services for our most vulnerable. I'm proposing the largest increase ever, $40 million, for early intervention services. I want to point out that it was Senator Cristina Pacione-Zayas who came to my office and asked for this, and we're delivering. Now, it's important because these early intervention services are helping families with children with developmental delays and autism and other challenges to maintain and get access to critical services so that they can live full and productive lives. And a policy that I know will hit at the heart and soul of all of you We will launch the nation's first early childhood workforce compensation contract program. It will bring stability to the field. It'll help providers keep their doors open and grow. And it will increase wages to attract and retain staff. And by extending the Early Childhood ACE Scholarship Program, we'll do even more to expand the pipeline of early childhood educators all across the state of Illinois. Many of you kept your doors open 6 years ago during the state's budget crisis, which is unnecessarily a kind description, a budget crisis, to describe what happened. It was an awful period where the state abdicated its responsibilities to its families. That Illinois is gone. This Illinois is setting our families up for success. From prenatal care to the first day that a child steps into a kindergarten classroom and every day thereafter. The time is finally here when we can make the necessary investments for our state's families and young children. And with that, I want to turn it over to my partner in governance and the most compassionate public servant ever to hold the office of Lieutenant Governor, and that's our current Lieutenant Governor, Juliana Stratton.